I'm Ben Lane. I'm the director of Southern Fried Nuptials. As far as my background goes, I'm originally from Iowa. Lived up here in the Twin Cities for about 15 years now. Went to the University of Northern Iowa for theater. I've kind of been doing that ever since. Well, it's the sequel to a show that we did here at Northern Starz last year, which was Southern Fried Funeral. We're back at the Fry family home. At the end of the first play, one of the daughters of the family matriarch, Dorothy, Harleen, reconnects with an old high school boyfriend of hers, on again, off again, sort of high school flame. And in this one, they're about to get married, or that's the idea. And another old flame of Harleen's appears on the scene to create some complications around the thing, while Dorothy, the family matriarch, is still adjusting to life after the death of her husband in the first play. So there's a lot of interesting family dynamics, again, that kind of bubble up, and not just within the family, but also with the friends that sort of surround the family, like some of the chosen family that they've added to their crew over the years. And they sort of discover a lot of new things about themselves. It's an interesting play when you compare the two of them, because the writers have done a really nice job of allowing the characters to grow. And so while the characters are obviously very much the same people, they are very different, as we all kind of hopefully change as we get older. But we have pretty much everybody back. There were a couple people who couldn't do it, so we do have a couple of new folks. Also because we have a couple new characters in the play as well. But most of the same group is together, and it's been really great. Not just as far as some of the things about the characters and how they've kind of grown and changed over time, but also to see them as performers kind of grow and change as well. Because some of the folks in this play, when they were in the last one, it might have been the first play they were ever in, or maybe the second or third. So now just even there's a different level of comfortability that everybody's kind of coming in on. Not just with each other, but also with just being on stage in some cases. And that's been really great too. So we've actually been having a really good time. They're a wonderful group of people. It's funny, just first and foremost, and yeah, you know, we can always use a laugh. But much like the other one, it's really great to see something about family, and to see something that allows family to be complicated and difficult at times. I think it's also really great to see a play that is about change. It's about a change in your circumstances and a change in your life, or in the specific case of the character of Harleen, to not only embrace the change in her life, but to also let go of the things that happened in her past. Harleen's got a lot of baggage, and she's working really hard at kind of getting rid of it, but that's often easier said than done. And it's one of the things that she's trying to adjust to and learn about as this play goes on, how to let those things go, how to forgive yourself for some things, and how to be able to move forward in a really positive way. And I think that's a really wonderful lesson for anybody to have, because I think we all have regrets. Like, even though a lot of people want to say, oh yeah, no, I have no regrets because that's how I am, who I am today, I think every once in a while we do have those things in our life where we said, maybe I could have handled that better, or maybe I could have said this thing at the right time, or something like that. And to be able to forgive yourself for that is a really, really important and powerful thing. And getting to see folks do that and go through that and be able to forgive one another is also just really heartening. And I think there's a lot of elements to that throughout this play that make it really interesting. Absolutely. It's also one of the really great things that they've done is they've alluded to some of the things that you need to know from the first one, and then they just sort of let them go. So it's like, okay, you know this now, come along with us on the rest of the ride. So it doesn't really stand on that too much. but it certainly acknowledges the things from the previous play that got them to where they are. So it's just sort of the really sort of key pieces, and then you can move through really easily. They do a wonderful job because it's so focused on the here and now and what they're dealing with in this moment, because with this family everything's crazy enough that you've got to keep up from one minute to the next. So they do move forward really, really easily.
I'm Kira Pontiff. I play Sammy Jo Fry Lafette.
And I am Kathy Becker, but I really am Ozella Meeks in the play.
I'm Sherry Froelich, and I play Harleen.
Ooh.
Because we're so cute. Well, because she's so cute.
No.
She is so cute.
Well, this time I am. Not always, though.
Well, it's fun.
It's so fun.
It's really fun.
And very relatable. I think it's very relatable
about
characters.
family.
Yeah. And it's just silly. The script is so fun.
Very active, a lot of physical humor, and just a lot of silliness. Good family relationships.
I think we all need to laugh a little bit more right now, too.
Yes,
And this,
absolutely.
you'll laugh the whole time.
Yeah.
Come and see us.
Yeah.
My name is Samantha Rosen, and I'm playing the role of Dorothy Fry. She's the matriarch of the family. Well, it's fun to get back together with your castmates and bring your character back to life after a year. See how they've grown and changed. Because it's funny. It's just as funny as the first one. It is dramatic, but just as funny.